Alrighty, welcome to Pioneer Valley Stadium where the St. Joseph Varsity Knights take on Pioneer Valley. Here we go, Chavs.
Yes, sir.
Chavs, are you there? Welcome.
Yes, sir, we are here.
Alrighty, well,
hello, everybody. We are here live. It is live and epic. 6:30 left to go for the pregame start. We're going to roll it right here before David kicks in. He acquired a big dub. Great season opener. So is the freshman team. I opened up with a great win as well. Great job, gentlemen. These two, Dom and Noah, with the great commentating for the second game. So we're going to open up the final chapter of this night with PV versus St. Joseph Varsity. And what do you think? What do you think the final? Some first thoughts. Noah, first thoughts.
I think that it's going to be a blowout. I think we came in here expecting that, but I think that we've seen a lot of teams like when we went down to Atascadero one year, they played great. When we went down to AG, we went into overtime. I think a lot of these small teams can do big things, so we can't go and be complacent starting off the game. I hope to see a lot of the guys who don't get as much playing time get some minutes and take over the court and show that even our second string and our guys that come off the bench can still do just as much and help the team. Sorry about this, we're having some technical difficulties on the mic.
So there we go. Sorry, technical difficulties, but great first thoughts. And yeah, it always comes down to team effort and teamwork. It's what happened with my freshman team was a lot of things were getting stagnant with one-on-one play and stuff. And when we started moving the ball, we started finding a man in the middle. We started seeing the open gaps open up and widen open the court. So it all comes with playing within the team and playing within the offense. So I think throughout this long season, we're going to see that throughout the stretch, there's going to come a time where one-on-one play or some one-on-one options aren't going to work out, and there's going to be some big shots and big step-ups that other teammates are going to have to make. So
yeah, definitely. I think the JV squad did a good job showing that a tight first half for a great athletic team. Only a 10-point lead for the Knights, but going into the second half of the game, David changed up to a 2-3 zone, was able to force a lot of turnovers on the Pioneer Valley squad and get a lot of fast breaks. And once they started moving the ball around, they were able to run up the points, leading them to win by about 30.
That's David over here chopping it up after the big win. That's good, my guy. How you chilling? Good. How are you, my guy? Love it. Before the game, David, great win. Noah was saying you had some great coaching. They had a lot of switches of defenses and calling out different zones and different offenses you wanted your team to run.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to mix it up when something's not working how you envision it. Sometimes you just got to tweak some things until it all clicks. So, yeah, I mean, that was our first league win. So we have about a 3-week break for a lot of practice. And, yeah, we don't play again till the new year.
And that's honestly the tough start about the start of the season. It kind of ends on a heartbreak with already giving us such a long gap in between. It gives us a lot of time to either grow or either fall stagnant with the time off. So
yeah, that is the tough part to how scheduling is, but we'll get to join the varsity team in New Orleans, which I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, and we're hopefully we can get a 3-game sweep here at PV's, which we always want to see, especially being our first league game. We've got to set the tone for the rest of the year. So
I'm wondering who's going to be the Canes player of the game.
Canes player of the game. Okay, let's go with, I'm going to say, it's going to be Julius.
Ooh.
He is my prediction to have a good game.
Julius. Okay.
Charles, what are you thinking?
You know what? Julius is a good pick because last game, I mean, leading with the big game against Sierra Canyon, he had he had a real tough go-ahead with handling the ball and turning it over, but he really held his own and being able to knock down some key shots and being able to hold his own on defense, and they really cut that lead from 15 all the way down to 4. So, yeah, that's a great one for Price. But I'm gonna go with my man Luis
Marine.
Luis Marine.
Okay.
Canes player of the game. That's what I'm going with. He's always rolling out with the heavy, hot hand from 3, and he's done always a great job with keeping the handle of the ball. So I'm sure the St. Joseph Knights are going to be rolling out with the usual starting 5.
Yeah, we'll take a short little break. I think they're going to do national anthem and starting lineup, so we will take a little break.
right now.
All right.
Yes, sir. We're live.
We are ready.
And we're
For the
rolling.
tip.
And we're rolling with the tip already. Price. Setting it up, calling the play. Tunde in the middle. Guarded up with the pressure. Bringing it on. Luis kicking it out to Will for the three-beam. Green. Can't get it to go. Tipping it. Already an early call for the foul. So it's going to be on number 11, Garcia. No. 31. Correction. That.
So we have a little bit of a, went from Sierra Canyon, the high-powered Sierra Canyon, to our first league game here. So for the Knights, I want to see them locked in throughout the whole game. Everyone's going to get a piece of the pie. They just got to wait for their chance to eat.
Succeeding in a CIF championship and more. So, I mean, every game counts. We can learn from anything that we can take from this game.
And right there, immediately, Caden trying to force that pass to Julius.
Trying to get a little ahead of ourselves. With the first minute rolling. High, light, fly. Tunde, the slam.
And
already we get the nods in the crowd like, oh my goodness.
On our way back from Sierra Canyon,
Tunde again.
I predicted
high, fly. Ooh, with the windmill, can't get it to go.
I predicted 15 dunks in this game tonight.
Well, there's
so
two of them. One for two.
It was a miss, though, so it doesn't count.
Price with the missed three from right there. Picked up. The Panthers are rolling with the three. Ooh, put them in a blender almost. Going with the Neapolitan ice cream looking shoes. What are those?
Those are Mellows.
Yeah. That's all right. I don't know. You gotta.
It's when you have a basketball game at 6 and a rave at 8 o'clock. That's the shoes you wear.
Oh, you're working crossing guard duty.
Panthers still in that zone, so Knights look for the Knights to be active. High-low passes, as we see right there.
Yeah, the one thing in the zone that you can get caught with is being stagnant. So it all relies on moving the ball, moving without the ball. Tunde really getting active with the tips, trying to get a hand on every pass. See, the Knights being ahead on defense. Trapping that Will.
And the Knights are looking to trap everywhere.
Keeping it. Kicking over to Tunde in the middle. Soaring over for the little jelly. A quick timeout from the Panthers.
I will say this. I'm going to run out of scoring boxes.
You got to write smaller
for Tunde.
David.
I mean, I don't know if I could write any smaller, Chavs.
Your teacher never gave you a note card and said, here, try to fit everything?
No, I used to get in trouble for writing too small. My teachers couldn't see my handwriting. So.
Gonna rack up the scoring column. Tunde already with what? Quick 8?
He's got all of them, so
seven?
He's got 7.
Quick 7 points.
7 points, yeah.
We're not even 2 minutes in, barely. One thing you didn't see from in Sierra Canyon was this kind of dominant game from Tunde at the start, but what you did see was him being active in defense, getting those a couple key blocks and always being ahead and being at help. Just his presence down there at the low block puts a real trouble on the offense trying to score because of his high flying ability. He's able to get the block so easily. So just him being down there, his presence really matters.
Yeah, we all know what he's capable of on offense and off-ball defense, but I like to see more of his on-ball defense, staying in front of his man, not just strictly relying on his athleticism to block shots, but to mainly just keep his man in front of him.
And that's just, I think that's just going to come with taking on that. As Luis getting that little jelly in there, I think that's going to come on taking just the challenge of its own, of him with himself trying to challenge himself. Either he's going to want to rely on his athletic ability or try to really see if he can push himself to become a real top two-way guard that he has the potential to be.
Yeah, he's going to have to guard at the next level, so why not start the good habits now, get used to that and perfect them now, and it'll just make college a lot more easy.
High flyer. Nice answer from Tunde.
Dun-dun-it, dun-dun-it. Sports Center.
As we got the call, Tunde answered. Another turnover, 11-0. A little goose egg
I believe
for the Panthers still.
for a home game they would put a Raising Cane's pass of the night. I think that pass to Tunde would have been the pass of the night.
So far, we got first reaching of the night. I was thinking of the Canes high flyer coming off the backboard. I'm seeing one of those.
All right, Charles, when you go to Cane's, do you get toast or do you get coleslaw?
You get extra toast instead of the coleslaw. That's what you say.
Wait.
And I sub the coleslaw for a piece of toast.
But I like coleslaw, so I get coleslaw and toast.
Everybody picks their own poison. As Luis gonna see if he can get a little upsies. Ooh, nice little two-hand jam. Nice outlet from Tunde. Yeah, everybody gets their. Ooh, another one from Luis. My guy. This little one. Off the left.
Shout out David Vidor checking into the stream. He liked my game at 6, rave at 8 comment.
That's
Hope you're doing good out there, David.
Quote unquote.
Over there on the East Coast.
Reading the comments live.
Appreciate you checking in.
Send in your donations.
We're going to get our first look at some subs. Ramon Cota and Abdul. Charles, you didn't know this, but Abduli had some great minutes for us.
Today in today's game?
No, he didn't play today. Chavo?
That's what I'm saying. Well, I was kind of
Knucklehead?
confused. Give me minutes.
This past weekend.
Oh no, key minutes. I heard.
Yeah, he played a lot of great minutes. Volleyball spiking the ball out of bounds and getting rebounds. He got a couple dunks. So, active young kid.
No, every as you look down the bench for St. Joe's, every player has their abilities to offer. With you have Slade, and you have the other brother.
The low brothers.
The Low brothers.
Diesel and Slade.
With their ability to shoot from the long ball and their ability to bring their point guard offense. So and you have Darian with the defensive ability and also his ability to score at will at times. Caden. The list goes on. The players have everything to offer. It's just getting that time, getting that spot.
Yeah, and make the most. Like I tell my team, I don't care if you play the whole game, 2 minutes, under a minute. Every time you step on the floor, you do have an agenda, you do have a job, and you do have a role. So you have to play to that role at any given moment.
As he gets that high-flying rebound, kicks it out to Luis. Ooh, nice little handle. 3 bean, hear him scream.
Chav, I don't know.
You get a quick 8 from Luis.
9.
They're rolling out with 19-0 still. No cap on the score. And they're going to change that with the 3. As they finally say, no, sir, we will not be shut out. We will be heard.
Jason.
Price. No bean on the pull-up. And Juan.
Tunde just too strong for the Panthers.
Nice rebound. Yeah, Luis, he has that nice ability to push the ball, give himself the potential to go 94 feet with laying it in on the way. He has the ability to stop and pop, ability to kick out with his point guard IQ. So he has a little bit of a package. As you get a quick check-in from Ramon. Along with, who is that? Diesel?
No, that's Slade.
I always get mixed up with the brothers. I apologize.
That is Slade.
Rocking in the corner. Tunde. Setting in at the top. Ramon going to be the guard. Knocked down. Right back up. Tunde's going to be at the top. All right. 22-3. 2:43 left. it's going to be a nice effort.
Nice slide, yeah. He threw it off the hand of the Panther player.
Yeah.
We'll see Diesel checking in the game for Luis.
Here we go. Now we get to see these threes be greened. See some ball moving from the Knights. See if we can get some open shots. Tunde sitting in the middle. Ramon right back into it. Little high-low action. Right into it. Can't get the three to go, though. Quick trigger. Kicking it out right at the top.
And Elijah Allen checking into the stream as well.
Loses it. Yes, sir, Elijah.
Was not a fan of my coleslaw comment, but hey, man loves coleslaw.
Pick your poison. I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
my vegetable. Too many carbs, like the breaded chicken and then the bread on top of that.
Nah. They say you don't even need lettuce. Lettuce is just the water. I'd rather just drink the water.
You guys are just haters.
It's all right, David. It's all right. Everybody, some people love coleslaw. Some people love potatoes. Some people love potatoes.
I still stick by my coleslaw statement.
Yeah, we gotta hurt you. Elijah, take it back. Getting in the lane. And with the block. Duel. See if we can get one. With the lay-in putback. What are we calling here? What's that?
Diesel with the miss, and it was Abdul with the putback for two, as the Panthers have an injured player.
Man, Coach Rush down there. Hopefully he's okay. I think he just ran into the that door. It's kind of a bad setup right there. Those doors.
Did he run into the door?
I think he might have slid into the door because he's right next to it. I mean, it's kind of not a good sponsorship moment for the Mellows. Here, bring you back to the Canes.
We hope he's all right. We're going to take a short little break, and we will resume when play resumes.
Just under 2 minutes. We are back. Still
with the injury, but we're gonna take you through a history lesson. Before entering this game, Tom Mott's record is 430 wins, 194 losses in his 21st season. Can you imagine coaching for that long, Chops? Could you do it for 21 years?
I mean, if I loved it, yes.
And be successful for all those years.
The success is the astonishing part. That's the part you gotta commend. But yeah, he obviously loves being around this atmosphere. He creates a great atmosphere to be around. I mean, always been a pleasure to be around Mr. Tom Mott. Taking care of I and David over the past years as we've been involved with St. Joseph Knights. But yeah, oh, wow, 400.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Get the quick steal.
Nice,
another lay.
Nice tip of the ball by Abdul right to Slade for two. As we'll get another travel call here. So 26-3.
And I mean,
in favor of the Knights. Not much energy though.
No, it's last game. That's how it was for I think all the games. I mean, even the freshmen. It was so quiet. It's like we were watching a golf game.
Tunde with a hop, skip, and a jump for 2.
No, skip to my Lou. Can't get it to go. They put a little press on here.
And the Knights are active, but they're not vocally active, which is one thing that we need to progress with.
Makes a difference.
Yes.
There's going to be times where this gym's going to be packed, both sides. Not going to be able to hear where anybody's at. Tunde trying to get that steal. And we can't forget to see who's behind Mr. Mott. Down the bench we have Garrett Wood and Elliot Davis, along with Mr. James Jones. As the coaches over the past years, Mr. Wood and Elliot have been by Mr. Mott's side, rolling in through the defense, creating some great opportunities for the St. Joseph players, giving them some great wisdom and some great opportunities. Luis, another 3.
Off to the left.
That one, the window might be open.
Yep, someone left the front door open. It's all right.
39 left on the clock. In the corner, nice fake. Get him in the air. Another door left open. Diesel.
It's Slade. This is Diesel.
Oh my gosh, I thought I got it right this time.
Abdul for 2.
Can't get that one wrong because it's right for the 2. 15 left. Not going to want to commit a foul right here. 30-3. Tough score. And I mean, the Panthers are getting a couple looks, but I think the St. Joseph's put the press on too high. Luis can't get that one to go. Just trying to throw up a prayer. As we're going to get the second quarter rolling, we're going to see a little bit of a second quarter pregame show from the
intermission cheerleading.
Can't get the vocabulary right. I'm sorry, David.
It's all right.
From the Panthers cheerleaders. Got the camera crew behind here.
We will be back.
Part of the JV squad.
All right, for those of you that are back home, there is a poll on the St. Joseph's Knights Twitter. Extra toast or straw? And right now, it is a fairly close battle as we see Tour.
I ain't getting out of bounds.
And that was the one thing that I was getting on my guys about. You're leaving your feet to make a pass, but they don't know who they're passing it to. So they're like panicking midair, and then 90% of the time, you turn it over. So you would like for Will to play off of 2 feet, make a good, strong bounce pass, because he did have both guys open.
Tunde getting his hand on almost everything. High flying with a little bit of a windmill. Trying to create his own.
Yeah, he wanted redemption for that first one.
Getting that one to go.
Julius has got to get that steal. That's Tunde's second foul.
Jace Gomez. Caden trying to get a hand on it. No, yeah, that's what I was trying to. That's what I was talking with Elliot earlier about your team. You guys have a great squad. It's just sometimes you guys just get real panicky with the ball, and you guys just forget how to play basketball. I mean, I think they get caught up with trying to run the set when they forget about an open man that's open or the easy man. Just like that. I mean, look at trying to get too ahead of the play, not securing the ball. And that just comes with being comfortable with how you want to play your game. Just getting in that little bit of a drop pass for the lay on the left side.
Anthony Cardoza finishes with the layup.
Nice pass into Big C. Finish on the other side of the rim. Easy two for Caden. The press is still on. Will at the top. Price followed with Luis. Caden and Tunde. Almost lost him for the three. Can't get it to go. 34-7 is the score. 6:20 left. Tunde at the top. Looks like he's going to try to just go for a lay in every single play. That was just... he literally took 2 dribbles. A little skip. Oh. That's something you can't do every day. Backcourt violation. Gonna be back for the Knights. Luis going out.
Ramon Cota checking back in.
Price gonna have the ball. Right into Tunde. Nice pass into Kate.
Dunk that Big C.
And that's what I was telling my players. They're playing a little bit of a zone just like that against us. And right when you get that pass in the middle, you have to make a quick decision. You're either going to go up or you're going to hit that turnaround pass for the guy right over your shoulder, just like Tunde did. Great look for Tunde. Will, going to get some ups here. Will! Kirkendall. Trying to say something.
So they're calling that a technical foul, which I'm going to have to...
Excuse me?
I'm going to have to disagree because he was swinging.
You know how high you have to go get up to get on the rim and how scary it is up there?
So for next time, I think Will's just going to have to let go and just land on his back.
I mean, yeah. Hope for the best. Godspeed. Oh.
Yeah, that was I think that was a call where you're reffing the score of the game rather than the game itself.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a couple questionable calls earlier, but I mean, you know, everybody's human.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about player safety, and if he would have let go, he would have not been safe.
That's terrible, yeah. I mean, what was he even? He didn't even do nothing.
Yeah, I think it's because he held on to the rim so long, to be honest, but...
I think maybe it's because he kind of looked like he stomped, kind of like on the way back, kind of like...
No.
No?
It was purely the rim.
Got Josiah rolling up at the top of the steps. I forgot about Josiah today. I felt bad. Put him in the game. Forgot about him in the second half.
He didn't play at all in the second half?
No.
What? Chavo, you
forgot about him.
And one. The price is right for Julius.
Great team captain because he was the only one on the bench, loud, cheering his teammates on. He got his in the first half, so he's like, you know what? I want to support my teammates.
That's what you like to see.
And that's great. That was great leadership to see. Wasn't mad, wasn't upset. He knows his capabilities, so that's what sometimes you got to understand. There's going to be games where you're not going to be that player every single game, and when that happens, you got to look for the other ups and see where you can put your effect. Tunde having the mint. Price. Gonna see it get one. Price.
There you go. Julius Price gets on the Dunk City board.
With the quick one. Us guards get up too, Price said. It's like they're just edging him on to just cross court so they can just pull the press on.
I think that might be his first of the season.
It looks like he's gonna get number 2. Throw off the backboard. Maybe I called it. The Canes assist of the game off the backboard. I'm a prophet. For the 3, he didn't call that one. Yeah, dude. Can't get it to go. So we're gonna go back on the Panther side. 4:30 left. 47-8 is the score. Back for
Luis Marine getting called for the reach-in foul. as he will check out. We'll get Diesel into the ball game.
Gonna be on the ball side. Price. Caden down low. Trying to get an entry. Pass out. 24 left on the clock. 24 has the ball. Oh, almost losing the
move, huh? Tunde was not fooled. Tunde was not
Price.
fooled.
Putting on the burners. Getting and one.
Yeah, Julius will go to the line to make his second three-point play this quarter.
So we got Julius and looks like Luis being our close to the top scorers of the game for our Canes player of the game.
No, Tunde has double their points, but it's a thought that counts, right, Trout?
I mean, yeah, we know Tunde's gonna put up these miraculous numbers. I'm talking about my man, Luis Marine, for the Canes player of the game.
Yeah, Luis has 9, Julius has 8, so.
No, Tunde doing great on defense. I mean, getting almost every handle of the ball, having that mitt, just being just a hound on defense, getting a quick rest. Probably see him maybe checking back in at the 1 minute mark. Possibly won't see him until the second half. Caden can't get it to go.
Big C with the mitts.
And Caden had a big game against Sierra Canyon.
Yeah,
great game.
He played really well.
Did a great job of keeping the ball high and knowing to do right when he caught it, not being stagnant, and did a great job of
Ramon gets
sound.
Gets his invite to the block party.
Nice look in, Abdul. Nice look in from Ramon. Ramon getting some minutes in. And a hand in the face on defense. Up in the zone.
Good defense by Slade.
Loses him. Back up top for the 3.
Womp, womp, womp.
Gonna watch that just fade away out of bounds. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get a little check-in from Zaire.
Zaire Griffin checking into the game for Big C.
Corner.
Nice look in from Abdul. Way to use your body. Nice drop step. And I mean, this is your time. Work on your drop step moves.
I mean, he's the tallest player on the court, and so you got to reward him with the ball. But yeah, good move by Abdul.
Can't get the stroke to go. They kind of forgot. I did too. Ball was kind of left stagnant. Loses him at the top for the pull-up. Gonna be back for a second chance. Gets it to go
For Tour.
Gets it in the double digits for the Panthers. 2:34 left. Ramon. Ooh.
Ramon
Nice
Cota
hard
with the
move from
bucket. Ramon Cota.
3-bean. Nice decision. Look inside. Ooh. Nice defense from the Panthers. Looks like it got knocked away. Just can't keep that one to go. Oh, they're gonna lose it.
Let's see if Slade can get up.
Let's see it.
Oh! Boo, Slade.
Hey. Nice little jelly. Hey, he fooled me.
Slade needs to hit the weight room. Vince, are you watching this stream? You gotta get Slade a vert before the end of the year.
I want to see Diesel. I think Diesel's gotten up.
You think? Tour with another
I believe
bucket.
so. I've seen it. Ramon guarding up at top.
Zaire Griffin calling his own number.
Nice inside pass. They're just feeding Abdul. Seeing the mismatch. And you love to see it. That's what you want to do. You don't want to be selfish and trying to force anything. You see the open man. You see the mismatch. Getting inside for the 3. The Panthers awakening on offense. Scoring the last 3 times down.
Unfortunately, they don't run back on defense and got lucky there.
Gets lucky there for the miss on the top. Gonna see if he can get another one. The Panthers kicking it inside, loses it. He's gonna keep it. Might throw it off the backboard. I would. Yes, sir. Can't get that one to go. Zaire, you don't gotta tell him twice. Off the other side of the rim. A little too excited that time. 33 left on the first half. Duel with the rebound. Might see the last possession of the half for both teams as Ramon's gonna dribble it out at the left. Might call for a screen up top. Oh, yeah, I would go ahead. Yes, sir. Nice kick in from Ramon. Nice little yelly.
Yeah, he just saw the open lane and he took it.
Great decision. Kicking it ahead. Loses him on defense for the three. Can't get that to go. As the score, 62-15, the first half. And yep, I mean, great intensity from the Knights to put up the score, 62 points from offense, 15 allowing on the Panther side. So I mean, what were your key spots from the game would be, David?
I mean, they're still forcing the issue of, on those outlet passes.
It's kind of a bad decision to have the players walk in to the same way of the locker room, right? No.
There's no ill will here in Santa Maria, Chavs.
Oh yeah. Little Santa
We're all good.
Yeah, like you were saying, dude.
Yeah, we've seen a couple bad outlet passes. And like with these types of games, you want to be polished no matter the score or the time in the quarter. So staying focused, staying engaged, staying disciplined is one thing that I think the Knights need to do. And be more vocal on defense. I don't know, it's because we're so high up.
No, it's not.
But yeah, I don't hear many voices on defense from the Knights, and that comes into play when late game situations, when you're tired and it's a close game, in a rivalry game or a tough game. So using your voice does go a long way on defense. So I think this is a perfect opportunity to get in the habit of doing that. We want to create good habits because the next games for the Knights is the Christmas Classic, and then they'll go down to Vegas to play in a good tournament, and then they'll fly to New Orleans, which is also another good tournament. So using this opportunity to perfect what we've been doing thus far this year and working on new things that they've might have put in, something that they look forward to, a goal.
No, yeah. It gets really hard at times with these types of games. Falling lackadaisical on defense with it not being a competitive matchup, but I mean, these are times where you have to be able to find something to work on within the game that's going to benefit you throughout the season. So I mean, granted or not, you're still going to have a stat sheet to look at. You're still going to have a game film to look back to reflect on. So you might as well give yourself a chance to put yourself in a position to be successful down the run of the long course of the season. As we get the look from the PV Panthers cheerleading squad. Go girls. Just about 7 minutes left in this halftime. Teams are still in the locker room. Get a score check.
You want to know another fun fact?
Fun factoid.
Ramon Cota, his father was a college teammate of Coach Mott on the Santa Clara University baseball team in the mid-90s.
His father?
What a small world. I did not know that. You learn something new every day.
That's why we have our interesting factoids.
Night's fun facts.
Wow,
that
great.
Was your fun fact of the night. We're going to take a short break.
I'll look into that.
And we will be back with first half top scores and get on to the second half.
Potential Canes player of the game.
Return. we are back.
We are back.
Getting ready for the second half.
Getting the Crews back into our setup
Top
position.
scorers for the Knights. Tunde Yasa through with 21. Abdul chipping in with 10.
Sir.
Luis with 9. Julius with 8. And then you got Slade and Big C with 4, as well as Ramon with 4. And Will Kirkendall with the 2 and a technical foul.
Good add-in right
His
there.
dad was not very, he did not agree with that technical foul.
See if we can get a little bit of an interview and a comment on that later on in the game, possibly. As they're going to roll out. The Panthers are ready to go. They want to get this going. They say, we are not going to stand down. So it's going to be the Knights' ball to start.
Knights ball to start.
Will's
We will
gonna-
get the normal starters.
We'll
with
have a big second half, I feel.
Kirkendall.
Got a little quiet. Got that loud dunk.
PV coming with some pressure on Julius.
Get a start on the scoreboard. Right into Tunde. The top. Losing him.
Here comes an alley-oop.
Easily quiet. It's almost just, you know it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, you should have known it's coming. Yeah,
Test
Tunde.
him. That's where you test your ability right there. Good communication. Still got the score. That's all that matters. 66-15 the score. Luis gonna wait for him. Get a little bit of a quiet jam. 68-15.
Well, I thought that guy was going to challenge it. Salas was going to challenge it. Maybe Luis did too. He was just trying to go up there quick and hopefully not get hurt. So overall, good. Good defense by Will.
Drilling all the way into the third
Big
level.
C, feed the man.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Heard
pass. Oh!
Can't get it to go. Heard you all the way from 40 feet out.
Julius dropped a dime. Caden unable to
Leaking out.
Complete
for the
it.
pass is Luis. Right back into there. Gets the foul called. Can't get that lane to go. See 2 chances at the line. Luis. Yeah, the Knights doing seems like an even better job of getting those head-to-head passes and still being up in the defense, putting that press on. It's like they're not going to let up. So,
Luis gets the first one to go.
and I mean, as a coach, what are you doing as a coach at this point?
What do you mean?
I don't know. As the opposing side, I'd like to.
Oh, the opposing side.
Yeah.
At this point, it's small battles, so you also get to work on things that you don't always necessarily get to do in practice because you're facing against your own teammates, so they kind of know what to expect and they can cheat and all that. So for the Panthers, this got to be pick one thing, pick 1 or 2 things to improve on, because the score's getting out of hand, but you could still get better off of a loss, right? That's the cliche saying.
Luis getting on the leap pad
How many dunks is that? Is that 7?
from Luis.
No, just in total.
I believe that's over 7. Luis has 3 alone.
Tunde's got 3. Abdul's
Price
got
has 2.
So yeah, we're almost up to that 15 dunk mark that I predicted.
My, I already told you about the throw off the backboard. I'm just waiting for another one. That was a quiet one. So we're getting the pass in. Big C hungry for more.
Big C's got to put him in the basket and dunk on him next time.
Yeah, I gotta put that into his package. See if we can get a little drop step. Luis getting a hand on it. Price leaking out the quick little jelly. The Knights still on that. I mean, not even putting on a real press, but just being up in the defense.
They're being solid.
Trying to get every hand on the ball. Will for the block, getting the hand. Right back. Price. Nice sacrifice from Tunde. Nice pass.
We had Will with the monster block.
Yeah, I got the crowd's effect out of that. You heard it from up here.
Astro, I might have a volleyball player for you. Will Kirkendall
Yes, sir.
might be a good volleyball player for you.
For his way out.
Just saying. Will also had a good game against Sierra Canyon, huh, Chavs?
A quiet, great game. Had those big threes.
Getting him to talk, I heard he was talking back himself.
Yeah, they had a
So-
little
They had a little bit of a moment.
competitive banter, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, a great game. St. Joe's really held their own. It showed a great testament of where they want to be and where they're at, because
Down what they were.
the spirits were low for St. Joe's.
Yeah, they responded for sure.
Yeah,
But on the flip side of that, if the Knights would have made their free throws,
came down to the little
totally
things.
different ball game, right?
Free throws,
So-
it came down to second chance points. I mean, you saw them getting easy rebounds, kicking it out for the three. I mean, they had a huge lineup with, I mean, their guys stretching out to like almost 6'7", 6'8" at the power forward level. Trying to get a find from Tunde. Will leaking in, nice drop. Can't get the dime. Gets that one back on his own miss.
Tunde just patting his stats.
Getting that one to go again.
But yeah, I mean, it came down to the little things, and I mean, that's what comes down to if you want to try to come up with a big win against a good team, let alone try to come back into the ball game. Price, sick. They're gonna get a foul before the block. Looks like it's on the down low, the body.
I think that's going to be on Gomez.
Number 1.
Number 1, huh?
No,
I think it's 24.
I thought they were calling it on him. Gets that one to go, Price. I was gonna say if St. Joe's would have a tough time getting up the score to the triple digits, but it looks like that's a very probable possibility.
I mean, the way they're playing right now, I mean, they can get to 100 before the
Yeah,
third quarter.
4:15 still left in the third. 15.
So, Chav, I'm going to ask you the same question. Coaching staff of the Knights, what do you do in this situation? Do you
I would put
work the
in
clock? Do you just keep playing?
for St. Joe's side.
If you were in Tom's shoes, I know, what would you do?
I mean, I would put in a solid 5 that would that could play against anybody. I mean, a solid 5 that's your second or third unit maybe, and see how they run through the offense.
And that's kind of what they're going right now. They subbed all 5 guys out.
I mean, it's a great chance for you to see how you guys are able to run through the offense, not having your key guys in there to get a bucket. I mean, you guys have to work through the offense that you guys work on in practice. So.
Because right now they are not getting done on the defensive glass. That's for dang sure. As we get Tour with another bucket. So
The first sign of life for the Panthers at the
that
second
got
half.
Tom up, man. I mean, rightfully so. No matter the score, you still don't just stop playing.
Hey,
You gotta do the little things. You gotta box out. You gotta rebound. You gotta do all that.
Ramon can't get that one to go rattling around. Yeah, it comes down to the little things, the effort. If it lacks, I mean, the other team's going to pick it up. They're obviously not going to want to push back because they're already down. So, I mean, you can't let the foot off the gas, even though you already know what the outcome's going to be. So, yeah, Coach Mott's always prided himself and prided the program on keeping a high level of success, and despite the scores, despite where you're at, that success is going to be kept at that high level.
And not
what.
losing the respect of the game. Make sure you play the game the right way, no matter the score, until that final buzzer. So
exactly, getting a feed in.
oh,
What are they going to call? Oh, on the ground.
yeah, Abdul got away with an elbow there, but he can't help that guy's head is right where his elbows
Yeah,
are.
that's what I was going to say. It's right at his head. He
But-
literally just turned around. Oh.
And this is the first time PV's been out of the league for a couple years, so they're entering back in the league. Tough opening game for their league, right?
Just glad to be back
Ah,
on the
Teasel
floor.
not able to get it to go. Gets a hand on the ball.
Abdul.
steal and a dunk for Abdul for 2.
Big dog's got to eat. Kick in. Corner. Ooh, nice contest from Abdul. Leaking. Giving it, holding it. Back over to the bro. The two brothers up top. Connection for the 3.
The low,
the beam.
The 2-man game from the Low brothers.
Yes, sir. The connection is lovely.
Slade for 3.
Can't answer back is PV. Abdul gobbling another one. Ramon at the top kicking it up.
Nice
over to
pass.
Zaire. No, sir. Great decision. Ramon kicking it over. Yes, sir, to Diesel. It's going to be a foul call.
Zaire Griffin got to let that thing fly. That's just Pops is sitting down to our right. You got to let that thing fly.
Getting some encouragement over here. Come on. This is your time.
Zaire was my leading 3-point shooter for a stretch of my season last year, so
Really?
he can put the ball in the hoop.
No question of that. Abdul getting can't get away with that reach in.
That is what you call a sympathy foul.
Slade, Diesel, Zaire, Ramon, and Abdul. Question.
We got Zaire and
Scratch that.
Ramon. Ramon checking out with Zaire checking out. We got Mason Sutherland and Caleb Sandoval checking into the game.
Yes, sir. Contest was just too deadly. Abdul. Kenny.
Nice pass.
Again. What? No. No.
It's a good cut by Mason, though.
Nice control.
Nice pass from Abdul.
Just over a minute left in the third. 87-17 the score. The outstretched arms of Abdul over on the top. Just intimidating. My goodness. Back over the Panthers. Just can't get that one to go. And I mean, the Panthers really having a tough time, just looking stagnant on defense or on offense. Sorry, not being really vocal as well in offense. Not moving without the ball. I mean, so having a tough time trying to give themselves a chance to get back into the game.
Diesel all the way unable to make it. Abdul there for the cleanup.
He knows what to do. Put that ball in the hoop. And just under 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Going to be winding down. Kick out. Oh, got him in the air. Going to be a steal. Put it on. This is chance.
Oh!
For the Yelly.
Slade for 2.
Maybe down the road. I see a little bit of a chance getting out there.
Yeah,
trying to get a hand on another one.
Yeah, the Low brothers are not shy from being those Energizer bunnies, huh?
Yeah, being very active on defense right there.
Their motors are always going. They're always flying around. I love to see it.
17 is your score.
We will be back with the fourth and final quarter as we will see a running clock for the whole 8 minutes. Hey, Chav, you remember that one guy that used to coach at St. Joe's?
One more time.
You remember that one guy that used to coach at St. Joe's? I think his name was Austin Calgar.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
He is tuning in from work. He wants a little shout out, and he says he loves your voice, Chavo. Shout out to Austin Calgar from the Shumash Casino.
Love him. Love to hear from him. Yeah, he was a little down and out, a little bit under the weather. Hopefully he's doing better. Austin.
As we
need
get
you back. We'd love to see you back.
From
held our own today.
Sandoval fouling the shooter, which is never good.
We're going to get a foul call to start the fourth. Again, a running clock. 7:25 left for the game.
Gomez gets the first one.
Gets the second one to go. Trickles around the rim.
Gomez gets the second.
Pushing up the intensity. It's going to be right here. Oh, what? They've had a few calls like that tonight where the ball should have been the other way.
All seriousness, Austin, we miss you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be a stranger. Come by one of the games.
We get it to go. 6:40 left. The defense.
Easy steal for Diesel.
Yeah, just right into the hand. Nice pass to Ramon. Kick out. One more.
Oh,
Zaire
come on,
at the
Caleb.
top. See what he can do. Kicking it over to Ramon. Pull up game. No name.
Diesel for two.
For the deuce. The
Diesel
putback.
is in the scoring column.
Yes, sir. One on the top.
Good defense by Ramon.
Pull up game.
Contestant, that was a tough shot.
Got that name. Good, thank you.
Got that shot. Ramon responding all the way down.
Ramon, nice. Oh, nice call from the official. Yep, gone the outside stretch.
Zepeda called for the block. Or sorry, White called for the block. Cota will go to the line for two.
See if he can get some easy points at the line. You sure?
No, I don't want a cupcake.
Yeah, we got some support.
Yeah, they're throwing
Cupcakes.
some. What were they? What was it? Fruit snacks or what do they throw into the crowd? Cookies.
Yeah, they have a bunch of sweets over here.
I think they're doing like a.
Got a little bit of a selection over here. What do they got going on over here?
Oh, they got cookies. They got cupcakes. Yeah, show that cupcake off. They even got the St. Joe's Knights colors. Shout out Pioneer Valley for the St. Joe's cookies and cupcakes.
Yes, love it. You get a timeout call secretly?
They did. I think Tom tried to call a timeout because he knew Caleb was running in and they were going to call a line violation, so he tried to call a timeout ahead of time, but they still gave the Panthers the ball.
That's smart.
So Ramon did not get a second free throw due to the line violation by Mr. Sandoval.
Wow. Gets the rebound. Kicking it over to Ramon. Gets the screen over on the top. Kicking back over to the right side. Zaire.
Oh, with the
Too many steps.
traveling.
Too many steps.
Mr. Griffin got too anxious.
Gets that travel call.
You got to let it fly, Z. Just shoot the ball.
Over on the top. Zaire switching over. Hand in the face. Gets the lay. Can't get it to go. Oh, almost got that.
He did.
Rebound. Second chance points. No name. Rebound loses it.
It's going to be Panthers ball underneath the basket. Baseline.
Zaire guarding over.
Good D by Zaire, yeah.
Getting lost. Gonna be back over to the Knights.
Now the Panthers going to a full court press.
Surprising the Knights. Ramon And one for the lay. Easy for Ramon.
The man behind the camera is getting hyped. Ramon going to the line for
got James behind the camera. Yeah. Getting hyped. As we're gonna get it back to the Panthers. 3:17. Yeah, real quiet atmosphere the whole night, despite the score. Would have loved to see a more energized crowd, maybe. Just for the love of the game. We're gonna get it back. Trying to get that scoring column up. Kicking it over to Diesel. Nice little hop and step on the left side.
well, it's a little shifty move by Diesel for his 6th point of the ball game. The Knights 1 point away from that 100 mark.
What would be the over-under that they didn't score it? That'd be crazy.
They're gonna score it.
And if we get to that 100 mark, we get free tacos. Now it's our sponsorship from Cane's, free toast.
Ooh,
That'd be
we should reach out to them.
a free toast with your order. A win from the Knights.
That way you can get coleslaw and an extra piece of toast without paying extra.
There you go, David.
We're gonna have our people contact your people to make that happen.
Look at that, trying to keep the coleslaw alive. Trying to get it in the mix. I like it. Yep, we'll be talking to our sponsors. What are you doing, my guy? Yeah, great. I love it, though. It's a testament of your guys' character that you guys didn't take it. I love it.
What?
Guys fooling around with funny money. Over here taking stuff out of my pocket.
Camera crew pickpocketing. They can't pickpocket the other team when they're playing, but they can steal people's money out of their pocket.
Terrible.
Oh, Mason.
I'm sorry.
We might not get to that 100-point mark.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know.
No, they're not going to get to that 100-point mark.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, they better go.
I'm saying, yeah, he's pulling a Giannis.
No, he's got to get another shot off before
35.
Before 35. Come on, ref. Throw him the ball. No.
They're not going to get to it.
They're not going to get to it.
What would I was telling them? What would be the over/under if they didn't score to 100?
Scene.
They're not. Oh. Wait, is that it?
No, they're not. They're still not going to get it.
No,
the Knights will finish the night.
He's going to let him score. I think he's telling
at 99.
He's going to let him score. Oh! I think they wanted to score. As the head shaking from Coach Wood. I mean, that goes to show you they do not want to see that kind of play, regardless of the score.
Yeah,
you don't like the finish, but
sloppy. Yep.
You don't like the finish, but I mean the outcome is priceless. 99-25.
Yes, lopsided game, but
all right, David, who would you call it? Cane's player of the game.
Well, by default, if you just go purely off of points, it's going to be Tunde, but
you know what? I'm going to say Abdul.
Abdul had a great game. I approve. Yeah, Abdul had a really good game, coming off of 3 good games this past weekend and chipping in another game. And
strong finishes every time, getting those ups.
The Knights will be back in action at the Christmas Classic down in San Luis Obispo. Make sure you follow the Twitter to stay updated with game times and dates. Shout out the sponsor, Cane's. Shout out James for filming. Gunner. And Matthew for moral support for James. I know sometimes he needs a little extra confidence, so thank you guys for helping him out and getting us through that one. So we will be back for another stream at the Christmas Classic.
Tune in.
Postgame. Get my text message.
All right, we're rolling right into it. We got the post-game interview with the end of the game, the first game of the season, Coach Elliot Davis.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, so we were talking about this type of game with the score being so outstanding. What are some key things that you guys want to look into with the score being so outstanding in the first opening?
Well, for us, it's just more so about, playing basketball that's going to win against any team. So it shouldn't matter who's in front of us. It's a matter how we approach our work, and that's what we preach right now. So it doesn't matter who they are, what the score is, what the record is. We don't look at that. We're always trying to be better than we were the previous game, and we did a pretty good job of that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the defensive intensity was high. Every night was getting the hand on the ball. One thing I think you guys can work on was the quietness of your guys' team. I think a little bit more vocalness from each team. Each teammate could happen a little bit more. But what's another thing that you guys could take away from getting this time off the break, not having another league game, an actual league game till January, I think?
Well, I think this time for us is where we really ramp it up. We got the Christmas Classic coming up in a week. We'll be in Vegas, we'll be in New Orleans. So we have a lot of basketball, so we got a lot of things to tighten up. But the good thing for us is that we do have a Sunday, so you don't get that normal work like you normally would, and a million things going on at school with finals. So, you don't want to put too much on the kid's brain, but, we got a good week now just to really get focused and work on those things you're talking about, being disciplined, and just our overall execution as we get ready to go into the winter break.
One more thing, you guys facing a little bit more competition going down in the Christmas Classic, going down into Vegas and New Orleans. What's one thing you guys have to be able to do to shift over the mindset from going into this game into the next? What's one thing you guys can take over for that?
It's just defense. I think the mindset is how we defend, what we have to do, guys being smart, and how we approach our work. As you get in that Classic, every round is tough. As further you go, it gets harder and harder. And, those teams at the end of that tournament are going to be really good. So it's just about our discipline. Our defense will always put us in a position to win games, even if we're not playing well offensively.
Yes, sir. The Knights showing their grit, almost getting back from that Sierra Canyon game, but showing how they can show their intensity here tonight with the big win on the Panthers. So I think that's going to be it for us tonight for the conclusion of our first game tonight. Mr. Davis, thank you for having
All right, thank you for having me, man. Appreciate your time, man. Let's keep it going.
Yes, sir. We're rolling out St. Joseph Knights.